This is Jeff with Living in Arizona, and today we're going to talk about the best place to live in Phoenix or in Arizona, really, if you're a social person. So, just straight up, if you are a social person, living in the suburbs is going to be counterproductive for your social life, in my opinion. For example, Queen Creek, as the urban sprawl continues to go in all different directions, the further you are away from the center of the city, the more your social life is going to suffer. And I'm talking about if you like going to sports games, seeing the Diamondbacks, the Suns, the Cardinals, the Coyotes hockey team, Disney on Ice, the Phoenix Zoo, going downtown Scottsdale, going to Old Town Scottsdale, going to downtown Phoenix, going to the airport. It's all so far away. And for me, I found myself trying to build a domesticated lifestyle here out in suburbia, and essentially what I'm basically building is an urban farm, because if I am that far away from civilization, I mean, just to get to the Diamondbacks game is going to take me about an hour. It could be faster, but we don't have you have to drive for 30 minutes until you even get to a freeway. Once you get on the freeways, it moves a little bit faster, but I'm so far out in suburbia, we don't even have a freeway out here. And that's in Santan Valley, Queen Creek area. So let's talk about this place, and I'm going to give you the exact location you're going to want to be. Okay, it is this area right here. It is South Scottsdale, from basically, I would say from Shea Boulevard south all the way to Tempe. So you cross the Salt River here, the Rio Salado Park, Tempe Beach Park. You cross that and you go to about Broadway. So right here, Broadway to Shea, going north, is the area where the most happenings are. And then if you're going east, you're going to go, or you go from 52nd Street all the way to about the 101. That's the area. And you could see, I mean, I wish I had a outline of it, but Shea is just north of McCormick Ranch. And then so in this area, you're going to have Paradise Valley, Arcadia, Scottsdale, and those are really the three places. And then you could probably throw in the fourth one of North Tempe, which is where Arizona State University is. But this whole area is basically Central Phoenix. This is where the heartbeat of Phoenix is. And me and anyone living out in Mesa, or it's kind of like if you're from Los Angeles, it's like living out in San Bernardino, or maybe, yeah, I mean, it just depends. You could be living in Dana Point, Ranchos Palo Verdes in Southern California. It's still far away, but let's go ahead and take a look at some of these neighborhoods that you might want to consider. So first one I'm going to put the little orange guy onto is going to be in Arcadia. Are on Camelback Road, and we're going to go around Arcadia just a little bit. You can see it's at these foothills. This is Camelback Mountain right here. Nice neighborhood. This is going to be a little bit high end. This is right in the heart of the city, but you can see it's kind of like country living. You get acreage. This is where like Kurt Warner lives. Charles Barkley had a house here. It's so close to downtown Phoenix, but it's beautiful. It's kind of like the Beverly Hills of Los Angeles, well, for Phoenix, right? I mean, you can see these are nice houses, or if you're from San Diego, it would be like La Jolla. This reminds you of La Jolla minus the beach view. So you can see it's a really nice area. You get great views going in all directions. This is looking south towards downtown. And then if you go the other way, you know, you could see Papago Park or Papago Peak. Just great views. But anyway, so this area here is called Arcadia. Check out Arcadia. You can even probably get some apartments down there. Over here is going to be Paradise Valley. Now the main drag here is Tatum. So we're going to go straight up onto Tatum, and we're going to look right at the north side of Camelback Mountain. So Tatum Boulevard, this is Paradise Valley, a really nice area. It's right next to Arcadia, and we have a nice resort over here. But you can see this right here is where people with big dollars live, and they're not too far away from the heartbeat of Phoenix, going in both directions. Downtown Phoenix, maybe 15 minutes away. If you take the freeway. Scottsdale, 15 minutes away. So this is centrally located. Paradise Valley is right there. Paradise Valley, Arcadia. So yeah, you're just gonna want to check out this area and try and get an apartment or a condo in that area. This is a great place for socialites. If you're looking for, let's see here. Now we're gonna go to Scottsdale and we're gonna take a look at downtown Scottsdale. You can see McCormick Ranch is right there, so we got to go a little bit further south. So Old Town is where it's basically at. Right next to Old Town is going to be Fashion Square Mall. You can see the Phoenix Zoos right there, Papago, Desert Botanical Garden. Not too far away from Arcadia. I mean, Arcadia is maybe even 7 minutes away from downtown, really. I mean, you don't have to go very far, the Phoenician. But this area right here is really the nightlife place for, yeah, nightlife. It's right on Scottsdale Road, Old Town Scottsdale. You can go there. They have parades in the daytime for the families. Just it's a real amazing place to be. They've got, yeah, I mean, they got baseball fields here for spring training. So in March, you get spring training. Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art. You've got plenty of hospitals right there, golf courses, Scottsdale Regency Club, hikes right here on Camelback Mountain. People always are hiking this. You can see it's a hiking trail, hike to the top of that mountain. So you got that outdoor activity to do. And yeah, I mean, this is what you're going to want to do is Arcadia, Paradise Valley, and Scottsdale. Now, if you come all the way down here to Tempe, not too far away from Old Town and even Arcadia. So again, Arcadia is right there. You go right on to Mill Avenue in Tempe, and you're right in the mix. I mean, you cross this bridge heading south. Here you are coming into Tempe. This is where Arizona State University is. This is the main drag. If you like to party with young people, you know, you're going to go to Mill Avenue. Mill Avenue is where the, you know, the hipsters are, college kids. So, yeah, looks a little bit like, you know, Gilbert looks like it's going to be like this soon, one day. But this is really that's it right there. I mean, you've got the main drag. You've got Scottsdale Road, or you've got Old Town Scottsdale, Tempe, Mill Avenue, Arcadia right here, Paradise Valley just a little bit further north. You've got the zoo. You've got downtown Phoenix over here. You've got Phoenix Sky Harbor. So you can see from Arcadia, you just hop on this freeway, the 202, and you're right there in downtown in no time. I mean, right here. And then if you know, so what I'm saying is you're real, like you could just take an Uber to downtown in 15 to 20 minutes. That's not too far away. So you've got all these options if you're living in Arcadia, Paradise Valley, or Scottsdale. So I'm calling it that area. It doesn't necessarily, it's not all of Scottsdale, not all of Paradise Valley, not all of Tempe, just North Tempe. So it's that kind of, it's that heartbeat area, the place where the pulse is. So this is downtown. The road down here that you're going to want to check out is called Central. Central's the main drag. I'm going to be looking to make a video about downtown Phoenix. It's undergone a lot of renovations in the last 15 to 20 years, but I still wouldn't want to live here. You see, it's just old. Why would I want to live in a place like this? Because they've got a train? I mean, it's not like Dubai. It's not like Singapore. And in the summertime, it gets hot. So this place is not as appealing to me. Downtown Phoenix is not as appealing to me as downtown Scottsdale, Old Town Scottsdale, Arcadia, the Biltmore area. Okay? So, but to be within close proximity to downtown, I think is a good thing that you can get, and a higher, you know, standard of living. So this is downtown, right? You know, I mean, this is not, does it look really that amazing to live in an environment like this? I mean, it's not the most exciting downtown area, in my opinion. But it's undergone some renovations, but this is why I don't really typically talk about it, because it's not that exciting. Old Town Scottsdale is more exciting. Mill Avenue in Tempe is. There's where the Chase Field is, where the Diamondbacks play. That's a nice ballpark. Anyways, guys, I guess the one last place I can show you that I haven't already shown you is going to be the Biltmore area, which is kind of over in this area right here. So you've got Arcadia. It's just a little bit further away. But this, you could probably lump this in there. It's called Biltmore. And then if you just come down here to Camelback, you should be able to get right onto Camelback here. There's the Biltmore. So it's an older shopping mall. It's high end. You know, it's where the Saks Fifth Avenue or the Gucci's of the world are. Let's see if you can go in there. You can't go in there. Okay. Well, anyway, you can see they have the Rolex clock right there. So this is it. It's the Biltmore. You go around. It's definitely worth checking out. I mean, you can see they've got nice homes over here. They've got the Arizona Biltmore Estates, and it's close to Camelback Mountain in Arcadia. So share your thoughts. Do you think I got it right? Do you think I got it wrong? Help coach up people who are looking for this information, people who like to have a social life but want to live in Phoenix, you know, or in Arizona. This is where it's going to be at. So I already outlined that whole area. Go back to the beginning of the video. I said from Shea Boulevard south to about Broadway, and then going east to west about 52nd or 56th Street all the way to the 101. That's your area of convenience right there. And you score that, you're right within range of the Slingshot freeway system. You know, even public transport's decent. And, you know, you can call an Uber and go out for a night with your friends and then come back. I mean, we're talking some really fun nightlife for all ages. All right, so we'll see you guys next time.